Avalanche is cool, dude. Honestly, like, I love flying with all you guys, but Avalanche is straight up the coolest, most talented, like, just chillest, most fun to, like, you know, he's just like the whole person concept. Like, he's extremely skilled, but he knows how to make, like, he knows how to fly, like, he will fly in, like, dumb formations with me. He will, like, Avalanche is the kind of person that will just spawn a B-29 with me and do a suicide run without even blinking. You know what I mean? Like, you know, he'll escort me, he'll defend me, he'll make the formations look cool and fun. He'll, you know, he'll come in with excellent dogfights, and like, I know he sees me. I know he knows where I'm at. I know he could keep a severe advantage and like basically make it impossible for me to win. But I'll sit there and watch him like bleed 5,000 feet of altitude so he can get down on my level and then start a merge. You know what I mean? Because he's like, hey, win or lose, like, we just want a good fight. You know what I mean? And that's Avalanche is probably my favorite my favorite pilot to fly with. Right up there with like Skane. Do I like the F4U? I like a lot of the later F4UBs, but I really don't play a lot of EC4. I'm trying to get into it more. If I played more EC4, you'd see me playing a lot more F4Us, the later EC4 versions. The EC2 versions I do not like. I do not like any of the early Corsairs. They suffer from that F6F syndrome. I will be your favorite pilot. Well, I mean, I love flying with all you guys, dude. Honestly, it's a privilege to be able to fly with anybody. But Avalanche has got some tough shoes to fill, man. That guy is, and he's been around for a long time, dude. He's got a really long track record of being a really cool dude. I know most of you guys are familiar with Avalanche, but if you're not, if you ever get the pleasure of sharing a lobby with Avalanche, it's a fucking cool time, dude. How do I prevent my wingtip from scraping the ground when I take off? I've got my plane trimmed for straight and level, but I can't adjust aileron trim in flight. You just need to be putting in some aileron inputs when you take off. Rudder is very helpful there as well. And, you know, make sure that you, like, are counter rolling. So, like, if your plane wants to roll off to the left, man, make sure that when you lift off the ground, you got some right aileron dialed in to counter it. Yeah, I'm not quite sure how we're losing. I guess this dingling wagon has been bombing the hell out of stuff. So I think his strategic bombing has just been like extremely your full right aileron on your left. Okay, your trim is fucked up, dude. Your trim is absolutely fucked up. Or you're taking off too soon. Try this exploding mushroom. Try rotating later. And tell me how much trim do you have dialed in? Because if it's more than 10%, dude, you need... Yeah, you might be rotating too soon. Like, just because the plane can lift off doesn't mean you should lift off. Because engine torque is a pretty constant force. Okay, yeah, if you're less than 5% for everything, then you're just rotating too soon. What I want you to do is stay on the runway. Even if the plane is trying to lift off, I want you to hold the plane on the runway until you're going about 10 knots faster than what you have been doing. And that extra 10 knots should make the difference for you. Got him. Yeah, this is a little Brit Wildcat. I know that it's a thing with most of the early French. They get plenty of lift quick, but then they just roll over if you don't. Yeah, yeah. Just more, because here's the thing. Here's the thing to keep in mind. Engine torque, the force that's trying to twist you into the ground, remains pretty constant whether you're going 100 knots or 0 knots. Like, the engine's twist motion is pretty much the same depending on like how much power you're putting in. And it matters not on your speed, it matters on the RPM of the propeller, right? So you need a certain amount of aileron force to counter it, right? Well, if you're going slow, there's not a lot of wind flow over your ailerons. So even though you might be moving your ailerons all the way one way, since there's not a lot of airflow over your ailerons, they're not able to put out as much force. So if you have too much engine torque and you're going too slow, even if you're putting full ailerons to counter steer, your ailerons might not be able to deflect enough air to make enough down pressure to actually counteract that engine torque. But if you go a little bit faster, now when you go to put that full aileron roll in, now it'll have that extra little oomph that it needs to overcome that engine. No scrapage. Holding the plane down help? Yep. I figured. Yep, that's what it is, man. That's what it is, dude. Just not quite enough speed. Most of these planes in EC2 and EC3, I typically rotate at about 100 knots. That's my roundabout number, man. Some planes are a little different, but most planes about 100 knots. That's kind of like my just general target speed. That's my general approach speed for most of these planes. It's my general liftoff speed for most of these planes. And about 150 knots is my general climbing speed for most of these planes, and 200 knots is my general combat cruising speed for most of these planes. Again, every plane's a little differently, but those are my, you know, rounded, nice, even, easy to remember numbers that work for 95% of stuff, 99% of the time. We got a very little ammunition here, but we got a Ju-88 right here. We're going to try to hit them. That's the A4. That's the same camo that I was flying during the event. It's fucking sexy, dude. That's got to be Dingling Wagon right there, dude. Going on that bombing run. Is the fire gonna get him? Oh, it's not Dingling Wagon. But he is burning. He's burning real good. Ah, he's dead. Nice. 07, my guy. Alright, let's see if we can get in the 8 point. Doesn't really matter. I think we're going to lose no matter what, but maybe we can find one more fight before the game's over. We got very low ammunition, very low status of the plane. Like, we got a lot of damage from that Ju-88 just now. What's the Martlet good at? It's halfway decent at turning. It's got pretty decent firepower for how lightweight it is. It's not particularly fast, does not have particularly good rate of roll, but it's not terrible either. I would just say it's mostly maneuverable, but not especially maneuverable. It's tough compared to, like, it's a Zero, which is like one of the opponents that's probably most likely to face in a particular theater. However, I wouldn't consider it a tough plane. It's just kind of tough compared to Japanese planes. But most things are tough compared to Japanese planes, you know what I mean? Yo, what's up, Mr. Krabs 07 to you, brother? I wouldn't say it's especially tough, though. The energy fighter? Interesting. Oh no, Mr. Krabs. The firepower on it, though, I mean, for how low ranking it is, dude, 450 cals with as much ammunition as it has, it's pretty good firepower, honestly. Genuinely pretty good firepower. Especially when you're talking about, like, okay, this guy's counterpart is gonna be like, like a BF 109, like E1 or E3. I guess it has pretty comparable armament to an E3. I don't know. Maybe now that I'm thinking about it, now that I'm saying it out loud, maybe the firepower is not as impressive because this is oh shit on my tail. Here we go. Got a C202 4-bore here. Got some hits there. Got some more hits there. Got some more hits there. Losing engine power now. 24 bullets left. Get back over here so I can give you these 24 bullets. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Oh, yeah, Mr. Krabs. Oh, no, Mr. Krabs. Out of bullets. We are Winchester, boys. Getting shot at pretty good right about there. Oh, we're just losing our friendlies left and right, man. Nope, ideal. Let's just see if we can put on some white smoke. Tell the whole enemy team where we're at. We're actually starting to win the A point, but we're gonna get the fuck up on out of here. We ain't got no bullets, we ain't got no engine. Probably gonna be losing RPMs here shortly. I can see the RPMs kind of bouncing all over the place there. It's not what you want to see. Crab, oh shit! Oh, whoa. Wow. The snail blesses me on this day. I was reading the crab chat, dude, and I fucking popped the chat closed, and there's a fucking tree in front of me. I went through that tree. So it was an F4F. I'm starting to forget all the names outside of the super famous Corsair. Yeah, this is the F4F. This is like the baby to the F6F, which we just read about the other day, and that's how we learned that. The F6F is basically this thing with a better engine in it. And more guns. And more armor and stuff. What do you guys think I should do about Pretzel Rocks? Do you guys think I should just quit Pretzel Rocks? Like, what if we, like, did no music? I cannot believe they're putting classical behind a paywall again, dude. Like, I like Pretzel Rocks, man, but dude, 15 bucks a month is a lot. Like, if it was 5 bucks a month, I'd pay for it. 15 bucks a month to play, like, the same fucking 800 songs over and over again. It's kind of fucking steep, honestly. If you ask me, I don't know. Maybe I'm just spoiled. Yo, wait, hold on, Matt Miko. I've heard about this, dude. I already paid for Spotify. They have DMCA free labels. Matt Miko, can you tell me more about that? Because I already pay for Spotify. Spotify is my main music platform. Pretzel Rocks is just something I did for the stream, frankly. How do you get the Spotify shit? Like, how do you find DMCA free shit on Spotify? Is that like just a tag? Use 99. I use 99 and I've never gotten claimed. Well, what's 99? Is that an author? Like, is that a... Or is that an app? I'll have to check into that. I'll do some Googling. It's a record label like, oh, like Monster Cat. Oh, nice. I know Monster Cat. I am very surprised we made it back home. Honestly, like, this is a tough little bird. I was talking shit on it, dude. Well, I wasn't talking shit, but you guys were saying that it was very tough, and I was like, yeah, it's not that tough. Well, looks like I'm eating my words, chat. Because we got our engine damaged fucking forever ago, dude. And my engine's cooking, but it made it. I mean, I mean, that fucking... Hey, game's over. GG, boys, GG. Alright, I don't have time for another one. I definitely don't have time for another one. Oh, we're gonna get a bunch of research. But I might have some time for, like, some tank sim or something. Yeah, Sea Hurricane. Let's go ahead and just boop. Do it the easy way. I found that button a while ago, and it's... Boop. It just, like, auto-researches everything. It's fucking super nice. Let's get the, compressor. And buy all that crap. So we fully spaded out... We fully spaded out this Sea Hurricane... Oh, wait, we didn't fully spade it out. Hold on. This thing was bone stock, chat. This thing was absolutely bone fucking stock. We were flying default rounds and everything, and we researched all of this and half of the last module in one game, dude. That's why Sim is Simazing.